Alright, hey guys, remember CCG back in the video. With this video, we're going over the new Millennium or Exodia support, and this is post Infinite Forbidden, and we're going to get started here with one copy of Golem the Guard, the Millennium Treasures, and the Caveman that awoke after a Millennium. So we're going to activate our Golem here, use the effect in order to get the field spell. So here we're going to get our Shrine of yugioh, activate it. And then using its effect, we're going to be able to put our Caveman onto the Spell and Trap Zone and get our shield as well. Then we can activate the shield's effect in order to search ourselves the Ankh here, and the Millennium Ankh is what allows us to do these effects for free. So you're going to see that with the combo videos, that if you really want to get a lot of benefit from it, if you have this Ankh in your hand, it's going to help reduce the life point cost that you have to pay to do that. So we're going to be doing exactly that. Then we're going to search out our Millennium Moon Maiden. So Millennium Moon Maiden isn't too crazy, but during your opponent's turn, you can special summon it out, and it makes it so your opponent cannot target level 5 or higher illusion and spellcaster monsters you control with card effects. So of course that's pretty good, just because you can see all the Millennium cards are pretty beefy in stars, and same thing with our Exodia. Now during the end phase, we can use the Phantom Exodia Incarnate here to search out our Exodo Flame, which is a board wipe. Okay, and this is a pretty standard combo, so you're going to see with the other combos how we kind of build up on this. Just know that there is a way to extend this, and you're going to kind of see that in the other combos. But regardless of that, the Raging Hellfire Exodo Flame is going to be the board wipe, and we have our Phantom Exodia Incarnate that is able to be a spell trap negate and also search something else out during our opponent's end phase, so that's pretty solid. And then we do have the Millennium Moon Maiden that will protect our cards from being targeted. And the great thing about the Unstoppable Exodia Incarnate is that it cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects, so it's going to be pretty difficult to remove, especially because once per turn of this card battles during damage calculation, you can make it gain attack equal to your current life points, so it can get some pretty beefy attack and make it very difficult to beat over, especially if it can't be targeted and it can't be destroyed by card effects. So it's a pretty powerful setup. Otherwise, let's go to the next combo. Alright, so the next combo that I have for you is using the Deep Sea Diva, the Caveman, and the Golem here. So we're going to be doing a similar line as we did with the previous combo here. We're going to use our Golem, and we want to search out the Ankh as quickly as we can, just because that'll reduce the life point cost. So that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to get ourselves the shield, activate the shield's effect to get our Ankh, and then we can get our Caveman out here for free. Use the effect in order to search out the Maiden here. Activate the Maiden's effect, get onto the board, normal summon our Deep Sea Diva. This card is just great for giving us an extra tuner on the board. Then we can Synchro Summon, go into Cyframe Lord Omega, take a card away from our opponent, just to make it more difficult for them to play through this build that we established. Then we can use the Ankh here, get ourselves the Incarnate, end phase, get ourselves the board wipe. And then here we're going to let our opponent play out the board a little bit so you can see just exactly how you're supposed to respond to it. So here we're going to use Millennium Moon Maiden, get it out. So now our things can't be targeted here. Activate the field spell, then we're going to use the Unstoppable Exodia Incarnate's effect here to negate the field spell. Let our opponent establish their board, then use the Raging Hellfire Exodo Flame in order to pop the board. And then during the end phase here, we can get ourselves the Exodo Blaze. And you're going to see, so during the semi-phase, we'd have to pay 1,000 life points, that's fine. But you're going to see in the final combo just exactly how you're supposed to use the Exodo Blaze after clearing up your opponent's board, and just how much damage you're able to accomplish with it. So let's go to the final combo that I have for you guys. Alright guys, so the final combo that I have for you is using the Golem, the Caveman, and the Millennium Ankh. So you're going to see just with the other combos how we were trying to search out the Millennium Cross here, just to use the effect as quickly as we can, and so to negate those life points that we would have to pay. So here we're going to go around that by using the Golem, use the effect here, and because we have the Millennium Ankh, we can just get it out, not have to pay those life points, get ourselves a Shrine of yugioh, activate its effect, get our shield, get the shield out, search out the Millennium Ankh, get the Caveman out, use the effect here, get the Millennium Maiden, then use the Ankh here to get ourselves the Phantom or the Unstoppable Exodia Incarnate. During the end phase, we can get ourselves the Trap, the Exodo Flame, again the board wipe. Alright, and now we're going to let our opponent establish their board. So they're going to try to do some things here. We're going to, as soon as you get the chance, you usually want to go into the Millennium Moon Maiden, just so your things can't be targeted. It's going to make it a lot difficult for them to dismantle your board. So now we're going to use our Exodia Flame, wipe the board, let our opponent set a card. So that's the thing that you have to keep in mind too with the Exodia Blaze. I was having trouble using it just because I didn't have anything to pop. So you need to make sure that there's something in the spell and trap zone to destroy in order to use the Exodia Blaze's effect. So here our opponent's going to set a card. If not, you might need to set one of your cards or use the effect of one of your Millennium monsters to put them onto the spell and trap zone. And here we're going to use the Phantom Exodia, lose 1,000 life points, activate Exodia Blaze's effect, get ourselves the Unstoppable Exodia Incarnate's effect there. So he gains the effect of the Exodia Blaze, which is to attach itself with all the 5 pieces, which is pretty cool to see here. And he is going to gain 2,000 attack for each one. And then upon attack, the Phantom Exodia or the Unstoppable Exodia Incarnate will gain attack equal to your life points. So I could make him gain 3,500 attack here. And of course, I could have put these guys in attack position and attack with them as well, just to go for even more overkill. And we do have the trap that will recycle these cards in case you want to put them back into the deck after you do this play. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you did. And make sure to let me know what you guys think about the combos. And I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching.